Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another campus update with Inside Swoop. I'm Haeli Hunter, here to bring you up to date with what's going on this week. Throughout the past years, the number of swatting calls has become an issue, posing a risk to students and teachers while also wasting FBI officers' precious time. Swatting, otherwise known as falsely calling the police with public threats, such as a bomb, located on the school campus has posed many risks. It is believed that these false calls are coming majority from out of the country. Police officers are working diligently to differentiate real threats from fake swatting calls. A notable decline in reading learning curves has been observed as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Studies have shown that the average student is a quarter of a year behind in reading skills between the 2021 and 2022 school years. The U.S. schools are looking to end these reading wars by embracing phonics. By understanding the science of reading, schools aim to improve students' reading abilities by teaching phonics. Schools will have textbooks with more phonics to focus on word building and programs that will assist in learning the elements of words. Teachers are pushing for phonemic awareness because reading is the most critical skill to have. Last week in Newport News, Virginia, a 6-year-old boy shot his teacher. With the school shooting rate drastically increasing over the years, an investigation occurred. The investigation shows parents and educators face scrutiny over who truly is responsible for acts of school shootings. The culprit of the school shooting usually comes from a current or former student. In the case of the student and teacher, the 25-year-old mother was charged with a felony of child neglect. This raises questions about whether gun laws are enough to protect us and whether the parents are the only ones responsible for this behavior. Fighting in Sudan, Africa has underwent a 3-day ceasefire overseen by the United States and Saudi Arabia. This has allowed many foreigners and Sudanese people to be evacuated. Millions of Sudanese people still find themselves caught in the crossfire of two warring groups loyal to different generals. Humanitarian aid tries to make its way into the region, but the chaos deems this impossible. International powers give the indication that the crisis will worsen. As we near the end of the NBA playoffs, things are heating up for the Miami Heat as they take a 3-1 lead over the Milwaukee Bucks. Jimmy Butler is averaging 30 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds per game as he attempts to lead his team to the conference semifinals. Jimmy Butler has been crowned Playoff Jimmy because of his stellar performance against the Bucks. Butler is the Heat's leading scorer and scored 56 points last night to become one of the only few players to score 20 or more points in 2 quarters during the playoffs. Jimmy Butler's performance proves that he can lead his team to success and possibly win the championship. The New York Jets have made the long-rumored trade for superstar quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The trade broke on April 24, 2023. This moves come after Aaron Rodgers expressed that he wanted to play with the New York Jets. With the NFL draft on April 27th, the Jets wanted to get the deal done. The Packers will now look to start Jordan Love, the quarterback they selected in the first round 3 years ago. Fans in New York are ecstatic. Early Wednesday morning in Tokyo, flight controllers lost contact with their spacecraft just 33 feet from the surface of the moon. If this landing proves successful, the company, iSpace, would be the first private organization to complete a lunar landing. Only 3 governments thus far have successfully completed a lunar landing, those being the U.S., Russia, and China. After about 30 minutes, it was presumed lost. On Friday, President Joe Biden signed an executive order creating an Office of Environmental Justice within the White House. The order will tell agencies within the executive branch to use scientific data in order to understand how pollution hurts the health of individuals. This data will be applied to efforts that will help further damage. Well, that's another edition of Inside Swoop. Tune in next time for more campus information. I'm Haeli Hunter. Thanks for joining me on Inside Swoop.